He's traveled to dozens of different countries. In what, just a few years?
Just a few years.
Yeah.
And he's from here. He's local, and he's here for a very short time. So we grabbed him before he jaunts off again. This is Drew Binsky, and you're joined with your girlfriend.
Yep.
Good morning.
Good
This is the
morning.
your first time here in the States, right?
Yes, in America.
So
First time.
what is your name? I'm sorry, I didn't get your name.
My name is Diana.
Diana.
Yes.
When Diana was standing there, I said, who is that, Drew? And he said, that's my girlfriend. We met in the Philippines.
Yeah.
So I said, well, have her come in and sit down with us.
She wasn't expecting to be on. but-
No.
Wasn't expecting.
Well, thanks for being here.
So when did all this start, Drew?
Yeah, so I studied abroad in college in Prague, Czech Republic, and that sort of introduced me to traveling. And then taught English in Korea after I graduated for 18 months. Started a travel blog, and then worked really hard on it. And here I am 3 years later.
You went to the University of Wisconsin.
University of
and what
Wisconsin.
was your degree?
Economics. Yeah.
Wow.
Nothing to do with travel, but
No.
I just wanted to travel.
But
so.
you got bit by the travel. Did you travel a lot growing up, or did you?
Yeah, I played competitive hockey, so I traveled a lot in the country, but I never went abroad until Prague.
Till
So.
Okay, so he
college?
graduates from Horizon High School, goes to the University of Wisconsin in Madison, and played professional hockey?
No, I just played club hockey.
A hockey player from
Yeah.
Horizon High School.
Wow.
How many countries?
I've been to 77 countries since 2012. Yeah.
How
And
does
I'm
this-
Wow.
planning to hit.
How's this all work? How do you?
I mean, I was living in Asia for 18 months, so it's pretty easy and cheap to travel around there.
Yeah.
And I studied abroad in Europe, so
So, do you have a favorite spot of all these places you've been to?
I do. Vietnam and the Philippines, two of my favorite countries
Why?
in the world. They're super cheap, nice people, good food. It's just easy to travel around there.
And beautiful women in the Philippines, I might add.
Beautiful women.
Thank you.
No.
But you make a living doing this. That's the,
Yeah.
I want to know how that works.
How?
So I get sponsored by travel brands and tourism boards, and they invite me to certain destinations, and they pay for all my travel in exchange for blog posts and social media posts.
Wow. So you have a blog that you started when you started your travels.
Correct.
And what is that?
It's called thehungrypartier.com,
The
Hungry Partier.
I like that.
about
so
food and nightlife.
when you go and visit these places, then you write kind of about your experience and where you've stayed and things like that. And through that, then people sponsor you,
Correct.
companies,
Yeah.
and pay
And
out.
I do a lot of social media work on Snapchat and Instagram too, so I have a lot of followers. And then
Your pictures are incredible.
thank you. Yeah,
I mean,
they're just random like GoPro or iPhone pictures from the last 2 years.
Really?
With a selfie stick?
That one was in India, in Jaisalmer, India.
little editing though that
Little
goes
editing.
into them. Yeah.
Drew, do you have any challenges with the language when you're in these different countries?
Yeah, so most people speak English, thankfully, so at least enough to get by.
Yeah.
But I try to learn at least 10 words in every language that I go to, every country's
You need
language.
10 words of every
Yeah,
language of every country.
yeah, like hello, please, thank you, my name is, where's the bathroom, stuff like that.
Where's
The
the bathroom?
necessity.
Yeah, the necessities. Another beer, please. I don't know.
Another beer, please.
But I can speak Korean, conversational, Spanish, and some Czech. Yeah.
Wow,
You have a
that's
cool
so
life.
random.
Thank you.
Czech and Korean.
Well,
and-
because I lived in Prague and Korea.
yeah,
So.
and you speak a little bit of Filipino too,
Yeah,
right?
together. Yeah.
Where are you headed to now?
We are heading to South America for 3 months on the 6th. Colombia, Bolivia, Brazil
For the Olympics.
for the Olympics. Yeah,
When you leaving?
the 6th.
Oh,
So
the 6th.
After the 4th of
Okay.
July.
We're going to spend
so-
the 4th in San Diego. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So we can live
I
vicariously
envy you
through
so
you.
much. I just envy you. I want to travel
How do
around
we
the
find
world, but I
you?
don't want to pay for it.
On Snapchat. The best way
Snapchat.
to, Snapchat is at Drew Binsky,
Okay.
and Instagram, the same at
Drew
Drew
Binsky.
Yeah.
I'm going to find you right now.
Please.
Okay.
Follow my
Safe
travel.
travels.
Thank you so much.
Have
for having me.
fun.
Yeah.